Alright, today we have the unboxing of the AMFIBIA Reef by Vostok. I got a dog here with me to protect the watch in case someone's jump in and grab it on me. And I got a cup of coffee. It's always good to have nearby when you're doing stuff like this. So this is called the AMFIBIA Reef by Vostok, a beautiful watch. It's not the traditional Vostok watch. The back of the case opens differently. It opens more like a North American or other standard watch back case, where the other ones had a ring that went over, that you tightened up and sealed up the back. This one doesn't open that way, and I like it. It is a GMT watch as well, although the movement, the GMT hand moves with the hour and minute hand. So I'll show you that in a second. I'm doing this with one hand because I'm taping it on an iPhone, which I normally never do. So this is the manual for it. It comes with a manual. It's pretty simple. If you can't figure this out without the manual, then you shouldn't own the watch. Bottom line, right? No manual needed. Under here is nothing. It's an empty box. It came wrapped up in bubble wrap. Again, I'm going to one-hand this thing. And if I turn it off for a second, that's because I need to use the other hand. So here it is. This is it. This is a beautiful watch. It's got plastic in the front. Let's see if I can take that off here. I'm just going to look over my camera here so I can see. There we go. And I can get rid of that. And there's a nice little cushion case here. A tag. So this is Vostok, which someone told me before was the same as Vostok. So Vostok, Vostok. So I believe it means exactly the same. Anyway, the company is Vostok, or Vostok, and it's a Vostok walk by Vostok. Like that, say that fast. So there's the strap, there's the watch. First of all, it looks really nice, right? So, and you can see right here in the bottom is the GMT hand of the watch. I'll just go close up a bit here. That's the GMT hand in the watch. It's got a 24-hour ring here, and that 24-hour ring is controlled by this crown here, crown and stem. And these are screw-down crowns, and this is for setting the time and the date on the watch. So pull it partially out to set the date, and then pull it all the way out to set the time. It's got very nice hands. So the inner ring actually moves, so you can set a time zone, right? So the bezel here is nice. It's a one unidirectional click bezel, so you can use it for scuba diving. If you're diving and it goes the other way, you're screwed. So you want to have it unidirectional. It has a very nice click motion on it. It's a little stiff, but not too stiff. I mean, it just feels secure, right? So it's not very nice. There's a the date is right underneath that time. Let me just open up. I'm going to use my other hand here and see if I can open up the thing here. Let me just pause for a second. I can't pause, can I? It's a single video, so turn it around here and one-hand it. Can I one-hand this? I should get everything out of the way. I'm one-handing it right now. Oh, there we go. So that loosened it up. Get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Oh, by the way, the box is nice. It's not like the old cheap boxes that the other watches came in. So I think you'd agree, right, Dog? All right, this is Doggy agreeing with everything I've said so far. Yeah. That's pretty bad. That's Muttley. Anyway, there's the watch there. So to change the ring on the inside, I got to flip this around again. I'm gonna use one hand. You just rotate the ring like that. So, and that allows you to just align the GMT hand. Right underneath the GMT hand is a date. So I'm gonna have to again. I'm one-handing it today. So I'm just gonna undo this here, and then pull on it like that, and then get that hand out of the way. Now you see how the GMT hand. I'm sorry for the upside down motion. I should just flip hands. Let me just flip hands here. I'm doing this at the cottage, so I just want to let you know it's a gorgeous day outside. So So there's how you do it. And you see the GMT hand slaved to the other hands. I think that's the term used. So it's slaved to the other hands. And there's the date down here. And it just, the date, you basically have to wind it around and it changes the date. So when I wear watches, I never change the date because I flip my watch every so many days. I put another one on. So, but I will align this thing properly here so it doesn't bug you guys. There we go. So that's aligned. And these are screw down crowns. This is good for 200 feet for diving, or sorry, 200 meters, which is really good, right? Which is way better than 200 feet. So that's excellent for diving. I'll just leave that here. Of course, I blocked the day date again. So let me just screw that down. So yeah, if you're going to set the time zones, you just use a 24-hour ring here and set the time zone. So you can look that up. It actually works very smooth. It's really nice actually. You see that like that. There we go. It's very smooth, and it doesn't seem to interfere with anything else. So I'll leave these unscrewed for a second here. Just pull that out. Pull that out far enough. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So if it's say 4 o'clock, right, and you want to, because it's slaved, the 24 hours, the 24-hour ring here is right there, and it says 3 right now. So if you basically 24 hours, 4 o'clock, you'd say, okay, I got somebody that's 2 hours ahead of me. 4 o'clock is 13, 14, 15, 1600 hours. So this would be set to 1800 hours. So you'd ring that around here to 1800 hours. Apologize again for the one-hand motion. And then this would be 1800 hours, which is a couple hours ahead. See, am I there yet? There's 18. So 1800 hours right there, and that's you'd point the hour hand at that. The GMT hand would be pointed at that. And now when this turns here, the 24-hour, it'll follow the 24-hour time. So it works really well. So that's how you do a GMT, right? It works very well actually. So it tells you your own what it is in Army time, I call it 24 hours, military time, and then also what the time would be. Also, what the time would be if it is fumble. One hand, one finger. I'm trying to push the crown in and zoom in at the same time. This is fun. Is that in? Is that in? Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, never mind. So I'm going to take this off here just to continue so I don't drive you guys nuts. So the strap. So as I said before, it's got 20-inch lugs on it, which is nice. It's strange because it's a fairly large watch. I believe it's 44, I think, 44 width here. And the lugs are 20, and it's got a really nice leather strap. It kind of looks like a driving strap as opposed to a diving strap or a swimming strap. It is all leather, and it seems like it's very high quality leather. It's nicely stitched. They have some stitching there. And on the back of the watch, like I said before, the other Vostok watches have a ring that so you end up putting the case back on. There's little tabs to align it, and then you put a ring on, and the ring is like it compresses the case back, and they have a massive gasket. I haven't opened this one yet, and I will open it later because it's off. I timed it earlier. I got to tell you, I cheated. Okay, I opened it up a bit earlier, took it for a run, but I timed it, and it's plus 34 seconds. So these Russian watches are tanks. They work really well. I've got a few of them, as I've shown you in other videos. Videos. I speak English here. And there it is, the Vostok Amphibian Reef. So what does that say? Amphibia. I love the way they spell it. AMFIBIA. It's like the way I spell everything phonetically. FONETICALY. Forget phonetically. Vostok Watchmakers Inc. So the company is Vostok. And Vostok, I thought, was Russian for Vostok, maybe. Stainless steel, water resistant to 200 meters. It says right on the back, right? So that's the case back. So you just use a standard case opener in this case, just like you did in the other one, but the whole case back comes off. So I'll have to look at the movement after. And the strap says a genuine leather. They get a little Vostok, I guess that's a scuba diving symbol, or a guitar pick, one or the other. So, and it's all natural leather, genuine leather. They always say genuine leather. I don't know why. Does that say genuine leather? Is that upside down? Genuine. Yeah, genuine leather. There you go. Genuine leather. It's got a decent clasp on it, so it's nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this watch on. I don't know if there's anything more to say about it. I think it runs 19,800 beats per hour. That's the BPH. I had another watch, a Vostok watch, that I took out. I was preparing my little fishing boat I have, and I took it out in the water, and I forgot to screw the crown down. I was like, and it fogged up. So it was enough to keep the water out, but it fogged up on me, so I had to take the thing apart and unfog it. Anyway, what's amazing about this watch is the price. So I'm a Canadian, so I buy all my watches online, mostly. I don't think I've ever bought a watch that was not online. So I gotta push this strap out with, again, one hand. I think I can do it. One hand. In a world where people have watches, this summer, one time only, the one-hand watchman. That's that movie guy. Anyway, get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Blah. I think Arnold would wear this thing. I think this is like, you're gonna be a magician to get this thing off. Anyway, there we go. So it's off. So it would fit nicely on my wrist. I'm gonna put it on and then talk about it some more. Just hang on. All right, it's on my wrist right now. I just noticed that, like I said in one video, that my hairs in my arm are turning gray. So I was gonna pull all the gray ones off and see what I have left over. Anyway, it looks good on the wrist. It's if you have a small wrist, it might not look that great, but my wrist is not really small, so on my wrist it looks really good. So it's a beautiful watch. The lume on this, again, I took it apart last night. I opened it up last night. I'm cheating. It's not it's sort of an unboxing, but I checked the lume on this thing, and I was impressed that I used my iPhone to actually to get the lume going on it, and then 4 or 5 hours into the evening, I woke up. After sleeping for 4 or 5 hours, I woke up, and the outer ring is all lume on this thing. So, and it was amazing. This thing lit right up, and it was 4 or 5 hours. So I'm hoping it's not that old radioactive material that they used to have in Russian watches, because maybe that's why my skin is turning white. Actually, that's suntan lotion, and it's also the angle. So, but I put a bunch of suntan lotion because I was out later or earlier fishing. So. Anyway, it also says AMFIBIA on the clasp there. I love the little square holes here. They're not round holes. So, but in aerospace, anything square, the corners will end up being stressed too much. Very, very nice white stitching on this watch. And again, the price is amazing. I was talking about this earlier. I think I paid $160 US for this. I'm Canadian, so I figured it was around $220, $240, and I bought it from a guy off eBay. It's brand new. It definitely was brand new. I checked, and I'm not too concerned about the warranty because I am a watchmaker, so I can fix anything that's wrong with this, and hopefully it has standard Russian watch parts, because I got plenty of old Russian. I have some old Russian Vostok watches. I think I showed you in the previous video. So excellent dive watch, excellent utility watch, and I can bring it on. Probably looks good in the suit. And because it's a GMT, I can set another time on it. I got kids that are a couple hours different, like earlier than me, and when I go on business trips, I deal with the UK a lot, and they got 6 hours on me, so I got to move the thing 6 hours up, and I know what time it is in the UK, because I know what time the 24-hour clock is. Anyway, great watch. I'm going to take it out for a fishing run there and see how it feels. So thanks for watching this unboxing boxing, and I don't think there's anything more I need to say about it. Last thing is, you probably have to regulate it, because this was running 34 seconds fast. These watches are known for not being super accurate that way, but I probably can get it plus or minus 10 seconds a day. So I'll take the back off, and I got all kinds of tools to regulate the watch. So I'll regulate this watch, put the back on, of course put some lubrication or seal and Seiko sealant on the gasket, and then it'll be ready to go. And I think I'll use it for a couple weeks as a utility watch. It looks good though. It looks great. I love that yellow. I love the black and the yellow, and it's solid. The case is probably a little high for some people, but I got a big wrist, so it works, and it's a big watch. And anyway, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching my channel, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I've got more watch videos coming. I'm going to be disassembling a pocket watch next week, and actually hopefully I don't have to repair it, but I'm going to be cleaning it and getting it back together and getting some good amplitude on it, and giving it back to the person that I got it from. So again, thanks a lot. This is the Vostok Amphibian Reef. Again, beautiful watch. I'm glad it came in, and let's take it for a fishing trip. All right, time to take the Amphibia watch out for a little fishing trip here. On a paddle boat or a John boat? What shall I do? A new Amphibia watch, got my fishing gear, got my rod, I'm on a paddle boat, it's kind of cool. The cottage over the end there, and we'll see if I can catch any bass using my watch. Not really, but we'll see how it works, whether it's comfortable or not. So far it's excellent. Alrighty, I got the Amphibia Reef on my wrist right now with a fishing rod looking to catch a bass. So this Amphibia Reef is a dive watch, and it's a great little watch. And oh, look at that, there's a feather going by. A feather going by, which means I may catch a duck. Anyway, that's the Amphibia Reef on my right hand backwards. See what time it is. Fishing should start around 10 o'clock. That's when they start to eat. Some final notes on this watch. It's a gorgeous watch. It did work for fishing. I caught 0 bass. Anyway, great watch, great sports watch. It does run at 19,800 beats per minute, and it's got 32 rubies, 32 joules, which is a very high jouled watch for a sports watch. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching my video, and have some fun, and please subscribe, and see you later.